Were you among those that missed the Newcastle versus Liverpool match yesterday? Man, I will advise you to go back and watch the match. It was actually one of the fantastic football match I've actually watched. The tempo of the game was actually high, even though Newcastle were 2-0 behind with a red card. They still grew back to the game with 2-2. Liverpool still the win later in the game with their teenager Rio scoring with the last kick of the game, and they won the game 3-2. It was actually a very big performance for Newcastle. I give kudos to Newcastle for that performance against a top team, against the Liverpool side. Even though Liverpool were down with 2-0 behind, but then their mentality was up there. They fought to the last minute, but then football happens to them. Even yesterday, Newcastle deserved to win because they even had more shots than Liverpool. But then what matters most is the result. Who won? Nobody wants to know how you play. Either you play bad or you play good. The most important thing is the 3 points. And Liverpool got their 3 points. So kudos to Newcastle. But then I hope we'll be seeing this type of performance from Newcastle going forward. No, my worry now is about Liverpool. Their first game against Bournemouth, they didn't play that fine. And also yesterday, Liverpool were lost. Some were saying their defense was not good. Even their overall play to me is actually bad. There is no that connection. I was even telling someone yesterday that Salah hardly gets the ball. If you're watching Liverpool since the last 2 games they've played against Bournemouth and against Newcastle, Salah hardly see the ball. And the last ball he saw against Newcastle yesterday was the assist he gave to Rio for that third. So Slot should find a way Liverpool players to connect with Salah. Fine, Liverpool have actually changed their teams from their left back to their right back to midfielders and to their attackers. They've changed a lot of things. But then they still need to carry on Salah with everything in that team because they still need him. He's the one that can perform the magic. That was why he was able to perform that magic at the last minute yesterday. And kudos to Sobosai also for leaving the ball for Rio to play the shot, and thank God the guy was composed and his composure was rewarded with a goal. So I'm hoping, because if Liverpool will be playing against Arsenal next Sunday rather, Liverpool shouldn't put this type of performance against Arsenal. Why? Because Arsenal is already ready to win the league. You can say against Manchester United, even though they played badly, they were still able to steal the win. So if Liverpool try and play the way they played against Arsenal, just the way they played against Newcastle and Bournemouth, and play like that against Arsenal, I'm sorry to say Arsenal will be stealing the win at Anfield. Why? Liverpool have actually conceded twice in both games. They conceded 2 goals against Bournemouth, and they also conceded 2 goals against a 10-man defense, against a 10-man team yesterday, which is very bad for a team that want to reclaim the title. Personally, though before the season starts, I'm actually tipping Liverpool to win the league again. But then if Liverpool don't find something to do about this performance, I doubt they will be winning the league because every team is ready to fight. We have seen the cases of the surprise in the weekend, Burnley beating Sunderland. When anyone of us thought Sunderland will be beating Burnley just because Sunderland defeated West Ham, the result was otherwise. When all of us thought Manchester United would be putting up a great performance against Fulham, but Manchester United was lost throughout the game. When all of us thought Manchester City were actually dominated Tottenham, what happened? Tottenham dominated Manchester City. So shocking result has actually been coming up this season. So Liverpool have to sit tight if they want to have the chance to reclaim the league again this season.